What is up, my fellow Chibits? Today, I'm here to bring all of you the weekly Chibi vlog. And as always, I'm gonna ask, how has everybody's week been so far? Has it been good? Has it been bad? Have you been healthy? Have you been having fun? How is your summer vacation coming along? How is your studies coming along? How is it overall? Please let me know in the comments below. And there's a couple of things I need to discuss before I get into the weekly fan mail. So, FYI, I'm gonna be kind of busy today with some personal issues, and I'm just letting you all know right now. If you're wondering why maybe videos are up late today, it's because of that. I just want to make sure all of you are completely aware. I don't know when this video is going to be uploaded. I know I'm recording it early Friday morning. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning right now, but you might not see this video until like late Friday night or even into Saturday. I'm just letting all of you know, if you're wondering why any videos are up late today, it's because I have to handle some things with my family. So just FYI, making sure all of you are up to date on that news. It recently came to my attention, thanks to a fellow Chibit in the comments, that let me know that apparently ReZero is selling really well, selling like hotcakes right now in Japan. Apparently, from what I heard, now I could be exactly wrong with these details, but it's been selling so many copies that like it's not gonna have any issues with possibly ever getting a season 2, from what I am hearing from the sales of ReZero's BD DVDs and stuff. And so hearing that type of, news about, ReZero, of how the light novel and then how the actual the anime is selling so well, it makes me happy because, as you all know, I think everybody's aware by now how much I really have been enjoying ReZero. I've been loving the anime series. I even making these troll videos and stuff on ReZero, which I gotta get it out of my system, Chiefs. I'm sorry. I had to get it out of my system when I made those ReZero videos. It's funny. I get a good laugh out of it. That's just, something I needed to get out of my system before the next episode came around, and so forgive me for that. Please forgive me for my kind of trollish videos this week. But overall, though, hearing the news on ReZero doing so well and that it's selling like hotcakes, I'm just happy. I'm very happy to see, because not many series that I truly love from each individual season sell well. I mean, look, Roka. Roka was a fantastic series. I love Roka so much, but to be honest, the series sold like absolute shit. It was horrible. There's never going to be a season 2. That's how bad Roka sold. I think it didn't even break 500 copies sold. I don't even know. I don't even think it broke like maybe 100. It literally did not sell at all. And I was very sad to hear the news of Roka that he did not sell. And so I'm glad to see ReZero getting, kind of respected, and it's actually getting sold for we could eventually get a season 2. Maybe not, anytime this year once the season ends, but maybe like sometime next year or the year after that, we might get a season 2. It's possible, since ReZero is just doing so well. It's like, I think, the best-selling anime of Summer of Anime 2016 so far, so that's pretty good news. So getting off of that subject, I'm just going to say once again, how has everybody's week been? Have you been healthy? Please let me know, because I care about all of you and I want to know more about you. Please let me know honestly in the comments below. So getting off of that, let's dive into some fan mail. Dear Chibi, hello, my name is Melon. Really, I want to use this in place of my real name. Okay, I'll call you Melon. And I am writing this letter at 1 a.m. in my sticky, humid apartment in my grandma's room on her bed. Oh my, it's been hot. I even know the night's really hot. Like, even though it's like 3 something in the morning, it's unbelievably fucking hot. This is my first time writing a letter to a YouTuber, so I'm pretty nervous. Oh, don't be. I hope my handwriting is visible for you to read. It is. I've seen a hell of a lot worse. I mean, my handwriting isn't the best either. It's pretty damn bad, so don't worry, I can read it. I just got back from Connecticon, and the high from being at such an event is starting to ebb away. It was exciting for me because not only was it my first time being at a con for a whole weekend, it was also my first time cosplaying. I was cosplaying Nanami from Super Danganronpa. I got a lot of nice compliments, and it boosted my esteem so much. Have you ever cosplayed before? Not really. I mean, I wore a wig in the past because a Chibi sent me one, but I've never really cosplayed. And one of these days I would like to cosplay. If there's someone I would like to cosplay, I would like to do a Tokyo Ghoul cosplay. Like, cosplay as Kaneki. My hair is not straight enough to do it, but I'd probably have to figure something out, maybe a wig or something. But I would like to have, like, you know, cosplay of Kaneki. I have the mask. I have the Tokyo Ghoul Kaneki mask, the eye patch and stuff, and I mean, I also have the Kakuja mask that Kaneki has. I would love to cosplay as him, but I would just need the outfit. Like, I would need some form of outfit of Kaneki that looks similar to his. But yeah, if I could cosplay as anyone, it'd most likely be Kaneki. But no, I have never really cosplayed before. Yes, I wore a wig, a mask and stuff, but never actually straight up cosplayed. My second question is, do you keep your manga in other places besides your room? Yes, I do. You see this big shelf behind me? There's actually a couple other shelves in my room, but also downstairs, there is actually another big shelf I've been storing manga for, you know, my anime and manga collection. So yes, there is other places I store my manga besides just my room in here. And my last question is, where do you buy your light novels? I buy my light novels usually off of Amazon, or I go to Books A Million. Those are the two places I always do, or go to when I buy some stuff. I want to start reading more, but I have no idea where to buy them. Any suggestions on where to purchase them? Amazon and Books A Million, or your local Barnes & Noble. So those are the best places, I would say. I apologize that I don't have anything to send you, but in the future when I find the first volume somewhere in my room, I want to send you my collection of this manga called Inspector. It only is about 9 volumes, and I have no use for it anymore, but I know it'll be in good hands with you. Oh, thank you. I hope you have a safe and good week, and make sure to keep yourself hydrated this summer. I'm trying my best. From Melon. P.S. I binge-watched your Rakugo reviews, and I am so happy that someone else loves it other than me. You don't see many anime YouTubers review josei anime, and it's a breath of fresh air to see that. You review a variety of anime genres and keep an open mind with them, too. Keep up the good work. Aw, thank you. Dear Chibi, how is it going? I have been a long-time subscriber of yours and really love your videos. Thank you. I think you do such good reviews and are a passionate reviewer. I have recently started writing my own story, and I wanted to know what you think of it so far, and where you think the story is going to go. I've been playing this story out for a couple of months now, as well as the characters, the relationships, and their backstories. I've written over 60 pages of backstory for the MC. I plan on sprinkling it into the story. I also have the first 4 books planned out. I also wanted to read this as a way for me to stay motivated to continue writing. Well, I'll keep it short. I know you have other stuff to read. I have enclosed pages 1 through 4, the prologue. Look forward to your thoughts on it. Oh, and the reason why in writing the story is because I've always wanted to read this story. Okay, so I just finished reading your first 4 pages. I gotta say, a rather dark beginning, dark intro to the prologue. I like the final part here. There was a faint smile on his face. You know what? I would like to see more of this. If you ever feel like it, send me some more and I'd like to read it. Thank you very much, bro. Thank you for this. I would gladly be interested in seeing more of your story to see where it goes. Thank you very much for this letter. Okay, so there is no letter, but we got Robotech, the Macross Saga. So I'm going to assume this is from the same exact couple of Chibits that have been sending me Macross recently, talking about Macross in letters. I'm assuming that's who it's from. So I don't think I necessarily need a name attached to this package. So Robotech, the Macross Saga. Now, I actually believe I own this. I believe I actually own this, or a different version of it. I have this, like, big set of, like, Robotech. It's, like, a big one. It's, like, a big DVD box set. And it has, like, I think, like, 3 different series in it, like, 3 different seasons or whatever. And I believe it has Macross Saga. I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong. But I believe so. I remember picking it up at Walmart, like, last year, like, late last year, like, or actually early last year. I picked it up, and it was, like, only 40 bucks or so for, like, it said, like, 70-something episodes, 60-something episodes. It was around in there. So, I might already have this one. I could be wrong, but if I do or don't, I'll have to check after I'm done with this video. But thank you very much for whoever sent this. I do not recognize the character on the cover. I'm gonna be honest here, I do not recognize this character on this music CD cover. Let me look at the songs here. A lot of them are in Japanese, so I can't read them. Let's see, Loves You, yeah. What About My Star? Welcome to My Fan Club Night. Starring Main? I don't know what this is. I'll have to listen to it after this video. But I do like the art, though. I like the art on the back of this. I really am a big fan of that art style. So, thank you for whoever sent this. I'm a big fan of soundtracks and stuff because, for one, when I'm going on trips, going to the store to pick up groceries, coffee, you know, going out and stuff, I like listening to music. It's my big thing, okay? And just to be honest with all of you, I'm not one that really likes listening to the radio. I'm just not. I actually like listening to Japanese songs. That's just me, okay? I'm sorry. That's what I do when I get in my vehicle and I start going and doing like a road trip or something. And so having more music CDs to listen to while I'm going on a road trip makes me happy because I've been listening to the fuck out of all the other music soundtracks that have been sent to me over these many, many months. So having something else to listen to is going to be really nice. So thank you very much. Wait. Vocal Collection. That's what's called on this. Vocal Collection. I just realized the name. If anyone knows what this is, like the title of it and can read it or whatever, or if you recognize this, please let me know in the comments below. But thank you very much for the Chibi that sent this. I'm definitely going to be listening to this after this video because I want to see what kind of songs are on it. And also when I take road trips or something, go out to get groceries, I'm going to listen to this too. So thank you very much. Thank you. Oh my boy, look what we got here. ReZero. So is this the Yo, it's the manga. The ReZero manga. This is out too? So, it's not just the light novel that's out. Speaking of light novel, oh my god, that light novel. The characterization that Subaru gets in the light novel, it makes me appreciate the anime so much more. I just can't even believe some of the things that are in the light novel. The first light novel, oh my god, they're so good. I'm just gonna say that right now. The light novel was so good. So, this is the manga of ReZero. Where does it end at? Don't want to spoil, in case some of you haven't seen it. Okay, so this ends off, I think, after episode 2 or 3. I think that's exactly where this episode ends, or this volume ends. So, that's pretty far. This manga covers a lot of content. I'll have to see the comparisons with the manga and then the anime, but damn, it actually covers a lot. Amelia looks a lot different. I have to say, the cover of Amelia, like with Amelia on the cover, she looks very different. Like, the shade of her hair doesn't look as, you know, the same at all. It looks very, very fucking different, along with, you know, Subaru as well. Just overall, the style of some of the characters look really weird. Interesting stuff. So, the person who sent it, let me read the letter. I presume Chibi is busy reading the light novel of ReZero. Yes, you are correct. But he can most likely find time to read the manga also from lovely felt and Amelia art. How much are you looking forward to Mao no Hajime Kata? From Danny. I have no idea what Mao no Hajime Kata is. I've never heard of it, so I'm completely confused on what that series is. If you could let me know, Danny, please do so. But thank you very much. Thank you very much for this volume of ReZero. I'm going to gladly look through this. I would like to see, like, the differences and compare it with the anime's first couple episodes because, I mean, it's just interesting. It's a series I really care about. I like seeing the differences with the different formats with the anime, manga, and light novel. And I'm definitely going to, you know, look into this as well once I finish the, you know, light novel. So thank you very much, Danny. I'm going to definitely add this to my collection because you can never have enough ReZero. It's definitely a series I've been appreciating and loving a lot recently. And I just really hope that, you know, the light novel series gets translated quickly, and also the web novel series gets picked up by a translation group or something, because I would love to read the web novel. I would love to see what's going on in the future after the anime. So thank you very much, Danny. Hello, Chibi. How's it kicking? I hope everything is fine. Overall, everything is fine. A little bit of personal issues going on here, but everything is fine. You recently got the Ava Rebuild movies, right? Yes, I did. Do not watch them if you never watched the series and the end of Ava movie. Okay, note taken. I'm glad I haven't yet. A, because it says it's a remake, but it's actually a whole new story. B, because there's a high chance it actually is a sequel to the TV series. No joke. What? C, it's not over and the final movie isn't arriving anytime soon. What? I'm confused. Okay, I gotta look into that. But now let's get into that new season. Oh, the Berserk picture. Oh no. Thanks for sharing that Berserk reaction. It was hilarious. And I'm glad you weren't trying to hide your feelings or being snarky or witty, but you are damn honest. Thank you. It helped me get over my disappointment. Thankfully, the rest of the season has been pretty good. Goat Soma is back, Amama is here, getting me the feels, hell, even DB Super is getting good. I do agree, DB Super has been getting pretty damn good recently. Fun story, seeing that Key Coffee in Rewrite actually made me curious to finally try those cans of coffee. Wait, they're real? What? Since the local store started to import them from Japan and all, I have to say it tasted like Charlotte. I'm not gonna ask. But the recent event that truly made me happy is that Yu 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 is finally getting some new animated stuff. Mate, I had lost hope, seriously. 2 years of Takahiro teasing stuff just for it to turn out to be a new light novel, comedy manga, or drama CD. They renamed the main side of the series from Yu 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 to Yusha di Aru, which makes sense. Yuki Yuna wasn't even the first entry in the Yusha franchise, and right after they threw the bomb that there will be 2 big announcements in October, probably the season 2 plus an OVA or movie of one of the prequel light novels. Now the odd thing is how the series got the money to finally announce new stuff. Anime tourism. Fans visiting the towns where their favorite shows take place is an old habit. The little village from Higurashi, for example, became a huge otaku pilgrimage spot, and then in 2012, Girls and Pantsers helped a town hit by the tsunami to recover. Really? I was unaware of that. This generated so much good press on the topic that nowadays a lot of towns and shows are cooperating. I've heard something about this. I've seen an anime series a long time ago called Lokadol, and it was focusing on idols in different towns and stuff. I guess this is probably something very similar, like showcasing the culture of individual towns in Japan. Yuki Yuna, however, is an odd case. It was not created to promote tourism, but after fans of the show flocked the little town, the city council decided to donate a generous amount of money to fund the series. Well, that's nice of them. Now, I don't mind tourism money for column shows like Slice of Life, but in a serious show, I don't know, man. I'm worried. The sponsorship probably means they can't do stuff like destroying the town anymore, but the fear is that the government money might make the team tone down the critiques to the government. I said this before, I really like the political intrigue of the series. In the show, there is a religious group called Taisha, the Great Temple, that controls everything from the government to the press. They mess up a lot, and they mess up hard, like USSR, trying to cover up Chernobyl hard. They don't trust their own people, and out of paranoia, they lie a lot. The irony is, there was never a need to manipulate. All the girls would have still fought if they were told the truth. To continue with the Chernobyl example, think about how people volunteered to go into Fukushima despite knowing the dangers of radiation. But unlike most anime, they aren't evil. The parents of the girls are all part of Taisha, and at home most of them care about their daughters, but when they're working for the government, the fear and paranoia turn them into cold, faceless agents of a broken system. Literally. I already feel like this whole political aspect of the series was watered down in the anime if compared to the light novels. I fear this new sponsor might make that even worse, and it is really messed up because the themes of fear of the truth and honesty are important to the show. It is everywhere from the opening song to the main character arc of the series. But you see, Yuki Yuna is a hero, but she is also a what? She's also a liar. A lot of people don't notice that. I don't know how. It's there since the first episode, and her best friend outright called her a liar at one point. And this character flaw kind of mirrors the Taishi. She thinks that by telling white lies, she is making things better. But in truth, she is messing it all up and losing the trust of her friends. Hell, even the readers have started to doubt everything she says, especially after Yuna showed up in a light novel that takes place in 2018, which is like 300 years before Yu Yu starts. So yeah, I don't know. I'm a bit worried. Would you be worried about the censorship and such things if the government started to sponsor a series you like? Yes and no. I mean, it really depends. I don't really know how Japan's censorship laws completely work. I mean, I know some of the things, how they handle, like, you know, sexual content, but I don't know how they handle, like, government critique. I don't know how Japan actually handles that type of stuff. So, you have a right to be worried, but I have no idea. I have no knowledge of this topic at all, so I can't really honestly give my thoughts. Anyways, let me stop this long rant about a series you don't even follow. I just really wanted to get this off my chest. It's a series I've loved and defended for 2 years. I would be really sad if it turned for the worse because of a sponsor. As usual, stay awesome and do watch Ghost Stories with the joke dub. Oh yeah, you told me about that. I saw a couple of clips of that. Oh my god. Oh my god, that shit was fucking crazy. It's hilarious and far more crazy than most abridged series. For the guy who's trying his best to forget about CGI Berserk, Pedro. Thank you very much, Pedro. Dear Chibi-kun, from Alexis. Hello again, thank you so much again for reading my letter. I read all of your Chibits letters you all send me. The only way I don't ever read a letter is if a Chibit actually tells me not to read it on camera. That's the only time I ever, or never, show a package or some form of letter, is if a Chibit tells me not to. Hello again, thank you so much for reading my letter. I swear I get a heart attack when you read my letter, so how are you, Chibi? I'm doing good, how about yourself? I'm doing great so far, and my Crunchyroll queue is growing steadily. That's good news. My Crunchyroll list has these shows on it. JoJo Part 4, of course. That's a good show. Final Fantasy 15. I have yet to watch episode 2 and 3 that is out. I need to actually watch that. Ace Attorney. ReZero. I have never hated cliffhangers so much in my life. Twin Star Exorcist. How is Twin Star? I've heard it's gotten better. Please let me know. Berserk. Yup. Episode 3 was filler. Oh. Momokuri. Food Wars. B Project. Rewrite. Tenyoji is hilarious MC. Days. Orange. Morose, Sweetness and Lightning. My cheeks hurt so much from smiling. How is Sweetness and Lightning? I've heard some good things about that as well. Taboo Tattoo, New Game, Cute High Earth's Defense Club 2. This is the male Sailor Moon. Oh, I know very well. I did a first impressions on the Season 1's first episode. This art club has a problem. Amanchu, Hikari's happy face. Alderman of the Sky, or On the Sky. 91 Days, love the, oh yes, I love the fucking intro of 91 Days. Qualidia Code, I can't pronounce that, but I know what series you're talking about. Active Raid 2, and Mob Psycho 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, best intro. I agree, the intro, I think, of Mob Psycho is probably by far one of my favorites, besides 91 Days. I'm a big fan of 91 Days' opening because it reminds me a lot of Unravel from Tokyo Ghoul, and so I'm kind of a sucker for that type of opening. But I do love Mob Psycho's opening. It's very addictive, and it's definitely something I could listen to on repeat constantly. Woo, that was a mouthful. I was beginning to get iffy about Berserk now because of the recent episodes being pointless filler. In all honesty, Farnese was becoming an annoyance due to damsel in distress syndrome. The only interesting part to me was the ending with the condition of the kingdom. I do have a suspicion that Griffith will return, but may rain havoc on the world unlike Charlotte's expectations. I am still hoping the series will do something right and get better, or maybe not. You may also know that I talk about Berserk quite a lot in these letters. Well, anyways, I don't mean to dwell on this long, so I'll end my written discussion here. Let's all hope Berserk picks itself up after 3 disappointments in a row. I'll write you again next week, Chibi, and I love ya. Take care and do get some sleep, will ya? I've been getting a lot of sleep. I'm slowly correcting my sleep schedule. Sometimes I go to bed at 6, wake up at 2 in the morning. Sometimes I go to bed at p.m. or go to bed at like 6 a.m. in the morning, wake up at like 12 o'clock in the day. It really depends. My sleep schedule varies. It really does. And sometimes I don't sleep at all. Let's see. Take care and do get some sleep, will ya? A fellow Chibit, Alexis. Thank you. So you're watching quite a lot of shows, actually. Let's count here. 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 shows. Damn, you're watching a lot of shows. I mean, I guess I didn't watch that many too each season, maybe even more than that, but still, holy hell, you're watching a lot of shows. Woo! You know, anime's fun. It's always fun just to see different variety of anime. I always have something to look forward to each individual day. So thank you very much, Alexis, once again for another letter. I look forward to your next letter when I open it up, and very sorry for taking so long to open this letter. I know you wrote this on July 16th. I know it's about at the end of July. It's about to be August. Forgive me for being so late with opening up this letter. I think this is the perfect time to end this video. So you all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.